The whole world is invited this Saturday for Earth Hour. Governments, businesses, and households are encouraged to switch off non-essential lights for 60 minutes together to show that the world can collectively do to solve environmental challenges. Here to tell us more about the country's efforts is Patrick Aquino of the Energy Utilization Management Bureau. Patrick, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. Apart from switching off non-essential lights, what other activities will be done during Earth Hour?
Well, the activities that have been lined up for Earth Hour has traditionally been, switching off the lights. But we're also encouraging the public at this point in time to be more energy efficient. When we say non-essential items, our reminders to the public has always been setting their thermostat at no lower than 23 or 24 degrees Celsius, making sure that the appliances that are not in use are actually switched off or unplugged, and more importantly, making sure to be more aware of how we consume energy. The message of Earth Hour is very simple. There are little things that each and every Filipino can do, which goes a long way towards our energy sustainability aspirations.
So, what does Earth Hour really hope to achieve, Patrick? And why does 60 minutes matter?
What it aims to achieve, Rico, and for everyone watching us tonight, is to be more aware and mindful that the things that we do on a daily basis matters. 60 minutes is a symbolic hour because it takes people time to reflect and take a pause in terms of their activities. And in terms of actual contributions, through the years, we've seen that Earth Hour has significantly provided a reduction in terms of electricity consumption. Those non-essential items that are turned off, like lighting or even the cooling during the period of Earth Hour, on the average has generated about 100 megawatts reduction in terms of electricity consumption during the Earth Hour itself. Imagine 100 megawatts, Rico, and that's quite a substantial number. So what we're saying is that Earth Hour is a collective effort that all of our individual actions, when it's added up together, makes a significant impact.
It is indeed important switching off non-essential lights, which is a practice of energy conservation, Patrick. And this is one of the objectives of the Republic Act number 11285, or the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Act. Have we seen the political will to implement this law?
The law actually took quite a journey, Rico, to get passed. It was filed way back in 1988, but the political will came in 2019 when the then president signed off on this. It came as Republic Act 11285, and it really provided the entire impetus for government and even our private sector partners to take energy efficiency and conservation seriously. As we talk about sustainability and our journey towards, our energy future, a low carbon future, part and parcel, a big component of it, Rico, would be on how we efficiently and judiciously use our energy. And this is where this particular legislation comes in. Republic Act 11285 provides for that framework. It provides for specific programs wherein our private sector partners, government, even practitioners will be able to contribute in our energy sustainability and security journey.
Wow, that has been a very, very long journey, Patrick. 31 years to efficiently use energy in homes of Filipinos. But what is the role right now of the Department of Energy in the implementation of energy efficiency and conservation?
Well, the DOE serves as the lead agency in the implementation. Since the passage of the EEC Act in 2019, the implementing rules came out. There is now a pool of energy efficiency practitioners. We call them energy conservation officers, energy managers, energy auditors. Private sector is coming in through energy efficiency projects with fiscal and non-fiscal incentives. We do recognition programs through our Energy Efficiency Excellence Awards held every December through the National Energy Consciousness Month. On top of this, we're also rolling out programs in terms of the Philippine Energy Labeling Program, wherein consumers are informed on where they can purchase more efficient appliances. It covers right now lighting products, television sets, refrigerators, and
Right.
air conditioners. And it has a graphical representation telling our consuming public that if you choose products with a higher number of stars or a higher numerical value, then you will be saving when you operate it in the long run.
And Patrick, CNN Philippines wants to be more efficient in our energy use. How can we start it?
Well, the journey for any organization like CNTN Philippines is always towards getting a baseline of your energy or specific energy consuming units. And this is done through an actual energy audit, which is mandated actually for designated establishments under the EEC Act. So that sets your baseline. And from that point on, Rico, there are options for designated establishments or businesses like yours to employ, whether behavioral changes, just setting the thermostat at 23 to 24 degrees whenever possible, switching off or switching on or off only the appliances or the computers when they're actually in use. And more importantly, down the line, making those investment decisions. When we talk about energy efficiency and conservation, it's not only the systems and the behavioral. You can also make investments towards net metering, the deployment of renewable energy. So it goes hand in hand. And that is what we are promoting here in the DOE. And that's exactly what businesses like CNN Philippines can do.
Thank you so much for your advice, for educating us on energy efficiency and conservation. Patrick Aquino, Director of the Department of Energy Utilization Management Bureau.